your heart. Just tell me what you want to hear, since I'm feeling out with fear. Can't believe you're near, so let's stay right here. You're really making me see all of the good we can be here in your arms, counting all the stars. Oh, 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 when will you have time to keep me in your life? So, oh, oh, our past is forgotten, our stories rewritten. Just tell me what you want to hear, since I'm feeling out with fear. Can't believe you're near, so let's stay right here. You're really making me see all of the good we can be here in your arms, counting all the stars.
Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco says, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it, soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. It is the Tuesday edition of the show, July 18th, 2023. That's Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. It's an absolute honor to have you with us wherever you may be on said platforms, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That's the best place to find us all the time, every time, whenever you're looking. If you're searching, we'll be watching you.
We're behind you right now.
Every step you take, every move you make, Sean's gonna be stepping on your heels. It's super annoying. He really should stop that.
You should walk faster.
What? I've been walking as fast as I can. Could you just leave me alone, please?
No, I'm in a hurry. Specifically right behind you.
There's like a whole nother lane. Just move to the left, man.
Nah, I prefer it over here. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. You just always got to be grinding my gears or whatever that phrase is. I don't even know. So, yeah. It's good to see you. You look in good spirits today.
Thanks. I'm tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is pure caffeine holding me together right now.
Pure caffeine. He's like duct tape and like Band-Aids away from just collapsing. Very tired. Yeah. Where is the
Gonna make it though.
Where is the duct tape?
Oh, I can't show you the duct tape.
Okay. That's how important it is. It's critical. Don't even look at it. If you look at it, that's a bad deal. It's terrifying. Good morning to Drew Mega, first in the chat. It's great to see you this morning. Thank you for being along for the ride.
First,
You can grab your bingo card, ! Bingo, if you'd like to play along with us this morning. I can't remember what was the one that we were going to add to the bingo card yesterday, and I told someone to put in suggestions, but I don't remember if anyone actually did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's good though. It was good. Really good suggestion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think we should just sit here though until we remember. We're just gonna do like a nice Winnie the Pooh style think, and then as soon as it comes up, we'll be right back with you. Think. Come to us. Hey, coming up, we're going to tell you some fun stuff. I promise this is going to be some good things. That includes first generation iPhone selling for $190,000. And I'm guessing it's already in like the box and everything, like it's a pristine condition one. But who would have thought when that thing came out, it's like, this is one of those things I should buy an extra one of and just hold on to.
Right. That's a little ridiculous.
Oh, and if you think about it too, like the first iPhone, especially compared to like iPhone prices nowadays, it was super affordable. I think that thing was like $399 when it first came out. It was maybe $599. It was not super expensive.
Yeah, if only. Every new technology, I'm going to just start buying two of, just in case.
We have firefighters who rescue a small dog trapped inside an electric sofa, so we'll tell you that story coming up as well. It's Nelson Mandela International Day, Insurance Nerd Day, National Brenda Day, National Caviar Day, National Dapper Your Data Day. Dapper Your Data Day. Sounds pretty good. It's also National Emma Day, National Monica Day. It is National Peyton Day, National Sour Candy Day, and it is Perfect Family Day. So those are among the days of the day in case you're interested in having a celebration today. Let's get to our topic of the day, though. It has to do with World Listening Day. So we're asking you, by nature, just kind of the way that you are, how good of a listener are you?
What'd you say?
I was just saying, so today's topic of the day has to do with listening. How good of a listener are you?
Oh, sorry, I was reading something.
Oh, that's okay. So basically, we're just talking about the topic of the day and wondering, when it comes to listening, because it's World Listening Day, how good of a listener are you?
I'm the best. I never miss anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel like I can rely upon you for definitely listening.
You needed me to bring you some coffee?
Right, yes, that's exactly what I said. Actually, that would be the best default. I didn't hear what you said for someone like me. It's like, were you saying that you needed a coffee? Yes, I did.
You said you needed something. I wasn't paying attention, so I brought you coffee.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Why is there a snake latched into you? That's fine. Don't worry about it. Wasn't even asking you anything about it. Yeah, I think this is an ups and downs category for me, because sometimes, like, if someone's in need, or if they're telling me about something that like piques my curiosity, I am locked in. But other times, when like you're catching me while I'm focused on whatever else I'm doing, I have a really hard time breaking from, what was I working on, and then I might completely miss something for sure.
It happens.
Yeah. So, that's a good category. It's a good reminder to always remember to listen to people and make sure that they feel listened to, because I do admit that that's one of those traditional manners type things that is probably like really, really good advice. It is nice to really listen to somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Especially these days where there's so many distractions. And there are times and situations where you could be listening to something whilst like being distracted, but that's not always the best go-to.
yeah.
Sometimes it's good to, give people your full attention. Distracted, but that's not always the best go-to.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to, give people your full attention. Distracted, but that's not always the best go-to.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to, give people your full attention. Distracted, but that's not always.
What is
the
going
best
on with their
go-to.
gameplay scene? Something's really wrong.
Sometimes it's good
Okay,
to-
so I gotta turn that off. Holy cow, we're getting double people talking and like a Okay, hey, look at that. Perfect. First try. Did anything happen while I was messing with the scene?
No, we got put into a game that was already in progress. That was down 0-1.
Okay, good. Good. I'm happy it wasn't a complete
It wasn't
disaster.
us.
Okay, so
I mean, it started 0-2, and then we got put into the game.
okay, that's good. So we're starting now, right?
Yeah.
I had too many buttons lit up. Wow, that was a lot. Drew Mega says, I'm a good listener, but as I get older, I feel like my hearing isn't so sharp. So sometimes I don't know. Well, and I don't feel like. Yeah, I've gotten older too, Drew Mega. It's weird. Most humans do, right? And I feel like there hasn't been as many like hearing tests as there's supposed to be. You figure that would be part of like the annual checkup if you're doing like a yearly physical or something with your primary care physician. It'd be like, oh, and now we're going to test your hearing. It'd be like, oh, that's a really good idea. We should definitely do that. Especially because like hearing's a sense, right? So
Yeah. It seems like something they wait for you to complain of, like, I've been having a hard time hearing lately, and then they worry about it.
I've been having a hard time hearing lately. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, well, if it gets worse, let me know. And then you're like, I can't hear anything anymore. And they're like, oh, we should totally have you go see like the ear, nose, and throat specialist. Oh, okay, perfect. Good to know that was something we should do.
Hey,
Why would you blow them up?
that's rude.
But I do remember what I was going to say before we got to that stage, before the big Rocket League we're loading up disaster. And that is, I've worked in radio a long time, and just while you were talking about, in a world with so many distractions and whatever, it's nice to kind of lock in. I'm sitting there getting like something ready to go on social media while you're talking, and it's kind of funny because you do learn in radio to multitask in a way that I don't know you necessarily learn how to multitask in a lot of other fields, because you're literally doing the thing that it doesn't look like you're doing. You're queuing up something in the background while actually hearing what the other person's saying, but it does not look like an active listening exercise at all. There's no eye contact. There's no like head nods or anything. It's just like, yeah, I'm absorbing what you're saying. I'll get to that in a second. I gotta click this button.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But not everyone in the real world can handle that.
Right. Well, it just makes me wonder if like that's something that comes across in like my personal relationships, where it's like, are you even listening? Yes, I am. I'm just also queuing up the next song. Why are you playing records right now? Don't worry about it. Is that Luke Bryan in the background? Yeah, absolutely. Got that new song ready to go. It's My Son Can't Drive. So I had to look that up because that's what we used for our clip to say that we're going live this morning on social media. And I had to look that up, be like, was that actually like a real thing that happened? And it was, yes, definitely a headline where it's like Luke Bryan discusses teaching, how frustrating it is to teach his son how to drive or something like that.
I don't know why that needs to be a headline.
It's just so funny to me. I love the way that you phrase it. You're like, yeah, turns out my son is not naturally gifted at just driving right out the gate. So you're saying that your son needs some practice at it. Yeah, isn't that bizarre? No, that's very normal, actually. All right, we got the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up after this. We get the video game headlines you need to know. I imagine, too, like, listening plays a big role, too, in, like, patient care, right?
Yeah, for sure. Especially working with new patients, trying to get a read on, not only what's going on, but what they might need from you as a physician, because everyone's different. Some people come and they just purely need, like, I have this hurts, fix this. Some people are there just as much for the human connection and that time of listening just as much as they are for the physical medicine. So trying to get a read on that kind of stuff early on is pretty important.
Great news for those playing exclamation point bingo. I scored less than 100 points. I did that because I had such a good day yesterday not doing that. I was like, man, I got at least, we'll do that for the early viewers, right? Anyone who's tuning in the first hour, I'll make sure to get under 100 points just for you so you have an opportunity to get your bingo cards filled early. But I'm not going to do that the whole time. I just want to make sure you know that was completely intentional, and I think I only cleared the ball 4 times, and that's all my contributions. So
that was a rough game. Their defense was really good. I had like 8 shots on goal, and I just couldn't get it in.
Yeah. Silly defense. This is an offensive game. It should be 5-4. Correct. Ridiculous. If you're just joining us, it's World Listening Day. We're asking you, how good of a listener are you? I am Hefty Goof. That's Sports.Gaming. It is now 6:25 West Coast time, 9:25 on the East Coast is 2:25 for those watching GMS in the UK. Good morning, a nice chat to Gabe Pride. It's a pleasure to see the outstanding Twitch streamer joining us this morning.
Nice chat.
I hope you're pretty okay. We're going to come up with a story in about 15 minutes of an iPhone that sold for nearly $200,000. We'll have that on the way. Also, we'll tell you next hour of another story that's kind of wacky and silly. So that's coming up at around 7:40 this morning. List of the day in sports also on the way on this morning radio show that plays games. So right now it's time to get the video game headlines you need to know. 3 stories and some things that are out today. And for that, as always, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 18th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News.
Did you fall off somewhere? Don't fall off cliffs. I can tell you that personally from Minecraft experience.
Yeah, stay tuned to the final hour. We'll see if we can track someone down. In our first piece of news this morning, we're talking some Microsoft, but not Activision. Not yet, anyway. Just Microsoft this time. Then they unveiled Xbox Game Pass Core, which is going to be the replacement for Xbox Live Gold coming this September. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Xbox launched Xbox Live Gold more than 2 decades ago with its multiplayer network features, but the program has waned in popularity for the past few years, likely due to a lack of compelling free games to download. And so Microsoft is choosing now to end Xbox Live Gold on September 14th and instead replacing it with Xbox Game Pass Core. This is a new subscription tier of Xbox Game Pass, and it will cost $9.99 a month or $59.99 for the full year. And it serves as an evolution of Xbox Live Gold, according to the company. They say, quote, Xbox Pass or Game Pass Core will give players access to our advanced multiplayer network, a select collection of over 25 games to play with friends around the world, and exclusive member deals. So no longer will we have Xbox Live Gold, instead Game Pass Core.
So, is this PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, they're kind of stumbling their way into the similar tiers as PlayStation Plus. Yeah,
Because I did see this headline. I kind of sneaked a look at the news yesterday, just kind of see what was going on, and I got an impression that that's kind of what this is, while also still being Games Passian. So
yeah, it's kind of it's not that dissimilar, I guess, to what Xbox Live Gold has become, but it's kind of a cross between just getting the multiplayer access and the base tier of PlayStation Plus. So instead of free games every month, they have a select list of games, and looking through the list of games, it's stuff you would expect in something like this, especially if they're wanting to push multiplayer play. There's Among Us in there, there's Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Forza Horizon 4, Halo Wars, Human Fall Flat, a lot of that kind of stuff's in this list of games that comes free with Game Pass Core. But I think this is going to be mostly for people who they don't care about the free games. They just want to be able to play multiplayer games, which is a lot of people on the base tier of PlayStation Plus as well.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I fell in until I got the Backbone, and I was like, oh, I want something to be able to play, offline occasionally. And honestly, I haven't really been using it still, so I'd probably still fall in line with the person who's just like, I just need multiplayer access, so this is the tier I'm on now. But I was always confused when you would announce like the games with gold and stuff, and so I don't know. It's the naming is still a little bit confusing. It just kind of, I found it interesting, I suppose, that it felt like they were leaning into something that's working well for PlayStation, when Xbox I felt like was like dominating all of the subscription type things. But
yeah, I think the main level of Xbox Game Pass is still the pinnacle of these services, but it makes sense that they're gonna try to make a light version of this for this rather than Xbox Live Gold, which was that seemed like it was just stuck in previous generations and just kept getting pushed forward rather than actually evolving as the services evolve. So I think this is good. In our next news story, going from Microsoft to Activision this time, but again, not connected. We're not talking Microsoft and Activision today. That was yesterday. This is Activision commenting on some Modern Warfare or Call of Duty leaks that have happened over the last few days. They've confirmed that Modern Warfare 2 weapons, bundles, and operators will carry over into Call of Duty 2023, whatever that may possibly be. This is from Wesley Yin-Poole of IGN. There have been extensive links related to this year's game, expected to be Modern Warfare 3, but not officially announced as such. But the official Call of Duty Twitter account posted a poll that left fans in no doubt about the transfer of their digital items. They said on Twitter, let's get this out of the way. Should Modern Warfare 2 operators, weapons, and bundles carry forward into Call of Duty 2023? Yes, or yes, when is reveal ? So those are your options. So it looks like they will be carried over. And this is as close as they can get to confirming that the game this year is going to be some sort of Modern Warfare 3 continuation. But we don't know that for sure yet. But we kind of know that.
We don't know 100%. We know 99.99999%.
Yeah. It would, at this point, it would just be upsetting if it wasn't.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine like that's not the right route to take, where it's like, we're gonna allude to the fact that this is exactly what you think it is, and then be like, oh, look at that rug we just pulled out from underneath you, which honestly I'm sure has happened before. So not necessarily from Activision, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, a company goes, yeah, this is definitely gonna work the way that you think it is. Wait, didn't they say it was gonna work the way that we think it is? Nope.
We've made a mistake. So we'll keep an eye out. And I wonder too, since we're in this weird limbo, like I wonder if they're not allowed or aren't supposed to officially announce the next game until the acquisition goes through. Like maybe that was hey, we want you to wait on any big reveals until afterwards because we want to be a part of it, or So it's interesting how close to confirming it they've come without actually confirming it. So we'll keep an eye out, which I'm sure in about half an hour they'll make some official announcement, and then we'll talk about it as well. But we'll see. In our last news story, moving far, far away from the Microsoft Activision world over to Ubisoft, talking Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is due out soon. They currently have no plans for DLC for the game, at least for now. This is from Tyler Lyles of IGN. Ubisoft Bordeaux has no plans for DLC or post-launch content for its upcoming Assassin's Creed Mirage, but it seems like they may not be opposed to it at some point. That's just not where they're at right now. This came out during an AMA with one of the developers, Stephanie Baudon, creative director for Mirage, and she responded to a question about whether or not the next major installment of the franchise would have a post-launch update that will allow players to replay a specific mission or quest, and she replied, "For now, Mirage has no plans for DLC or extensive post-launch." That, of course, can change. They may just be focused on getting the game out in a good condition to start with, and maybe that'll change at some point. But for now, it looks like we're just going to be getting the game and nothing afterwards. And the game will launch on October 12th for all of the consoles and PC.
Whereas this one sounds like a legitimate thing. Like, well, we don't have any plans for it for now. Did we talk about it? Sure. Have we imagined what it could be? Absolutely. But we aren't actually actively planning to put it out there. So
yeah, we'll see. And we've had a few Assassin's Creed games that were rather large, that lent themselves well to having some fun DLC. This one is a kind of dialed back throwback to kind of the older style Assassin's Creed games. So maybe it just doesn't lend itself well to DLC. So we'll see. But I'm sure we'll know more this October and into the fall.
It's called a DLC, not a DL. We'll see.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Like Coreborn, Nations of the Ultra Core, out on PC. Ember Knights, out on Switch. Full Void, out on PC. Lisa, Definitive Edition, out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC. My Friendly Neighborhood, out on PC. Remedium, Sentinels, out on PlayStations, Xboxes, Switch, and PC. Rotoforce, out on PC. Tonica, out on the Xboxes and PC. Turbo Overkill, out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and Switch. Viewfinder, out on PlayStation 5 and PC. Xenonauts 2, out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's Name of the Morning goes to From Madness with Love, out on PC.
Man, there was a Sidney Poitier, I believe is how you say that actor's name, the lead actor Sidney Poitier, to Sir with Love, which I think was a book adaptation, but it was a movie I happened to watch one time in it was probably in 7th grade, in one of those moments where they have us watch a movie on that big cart with the TV on top. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Okay, anyway, for some reason, that name of that movie has always stuck with me and had some sort of theme song to it, and so I just heard what you said, and I started to sing the song. From Madness with Love. I'm sorry that I made you deal with what I just made you deal with. So.
It was a ride.
That was a hefty goof memory that had no reason to go on there. So, the name of the game is From Madness with Love, and it's out today for PC. It is our name of the morning. Could become name of the month. It just depends on what happens at the end of July. So if you would like to have a chance to win it, one of the best ways to do so is become a Patreon subscriber, because, well, we give out our Patreon, give to our Patreon subscribers a chance to win it every single month. You can find out more in our Patreon-only Discord and find out more about our Patreon overall by going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Thank you for the update, Sports.Gaming.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you for that wonderful memory anecdote, Hefty Goof. Yeah. Wonderful. So Groggy or Die is here. So is Native Raven. It's great to see you both. Thank you for stopping by this morning radio show that plays games.
Nice chat!
So you talking about all these different tiers of Xbox. Got Drew Mega talking about PlayStation still offers PlayStation Plus Essentials, which is the same as Xbox Live Gold. And then Groggy asks, is there a GMS Plus? And now there's all this information about, like, you're gonna get Bob and Hefty sounds, and I feel like chat's cooking up a different level of GMS programming, GMS subscription.
Yeah, I think Groggy's ready to release our streaming service with our original content.
We've been holding on to it. Oh, and Groggy says, don't forget the GMS shirt. So when you subscribe to GMS Plus, whatever we're going to call it, GMS Essentials Plus Gold, what happens is you actually get a spouse. That's included in the price of the subscription. And then that spouse buys you a shirt and then has it custom embroidered with the GMS logo.
Yeah, it's complicated.
We try to make it as hard as possible. I mean, after all, why wouldn't we?
GMS. We put a lot of work into things you didn't ask for.
There you go. That's fulfillment. That's what they do. So, Groggy says, but I already have a spouse. Oh, you don't have to actually be, like, married to this one. It's just you get one.
Yeah. It's like out on loan.
It's like a library book. There's no fines, though. Probably. Maybe figure it out. All right, 6:39 on this morning radio show that plays games. You know who is kind of exactly like what we just described? Maybe we can throw one of them into the package for GMS Plus, and that is the Bear and Animal trio that is out behind your house. They hang out, but you don't have a mouse. We haven't found one. We haven't added them to the trio. But perhaps we'll find one, and when we do, it'll get real. Oh.
Mouse, he's in the house.
Whoa. You've definitely made things sound significantly better than yesterday, but Walrus just made a sound that I don't ever want to hear again. It was terrifying.
Walrus got his own microphone.
It sounds like Walrus the handy thesaurus is talking to us from underneath a bunch of water. But Hefty, he's a walrus. What do you want from him? It's great to see you.
You can news if you wanna.
Here's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It is now 6:40 this morning. Hope your Tuesday is going as well as it possibly can. Let's start with a story that has to do with an iPhone. This comes to you courtesy of Ben Hooper. Oh gosh, of UPI. Walrus, hold your microphone, bud. You're not supposed to eat it. It's not food. It's too late. It's too late. Ben Hooper says that the first generation iPhone from 2007 sells for $190,372.80. This is apparently a rare first generation iPhone, setting a new record for, quote, the holy grail of collectible iPhones. Also, this just in, there's collectible iPhones.
Of course.
It makes it sound like you went to McDonald's, bought a Happy Meal, and you started to get one of the 5 iPhones that come in the set.
This is the rare one, though.
Right. Yeah. It's like like you play the Monopoly game at the grocery store, and there's one property that they make like 3 of.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. LCG Auctions said Sunday's auction for the factory-sealed 4GB model of the iPhone ended with a high bid of more than 400 times the device's original price. Quote, the original 4GB model is considered a holy grail amongst iPhone collectors. Its extreme scarcity is directly related to its limited production. The iPhone was discontinued just 2 months after its launch due to its popularity being surpassed by the 8GB model. The phone's provenance is pristine, as the consignor was part of the original engineering team at Apple when the iPhone first launched, collectors and investors would be hard-pressed to find a superior example. It said the 8GB iPhone from 2007 sold for $63,356 and change back in February. While Walrus is doing Walrus's thing, can you ask for another word for provenance? Provenance? Provence? I'm very confused. Provence.
Origin, source, birthplace, roots, history, pedigree.
The phone's birthplace is pristine. You should just see it. It's great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I want whoever bought this iPhone to try to use it, because I want to know what using an original first generation iPhone, especially the 4GB model, feels like these days.
So I open it up, right? I take a couple of photos, and then it's like, your storage is full. I don't know what to do. It is interesting, though, having been part of the original iPhone launch, to then talk to my now, middle school aged kiddo and be like, hey, this is what they used to be like. And it just seems like they can't even fathom it, let alone the whole, the phones used to be connected to the wall thing, right? But
Right.
no.
Well, just hand one of them like a flip phone. See what happens.
Well, we even had the discussion in California this last week about what's LTE, and it's like, okay, so here's how this is the way the internet on the phones worked, and right now your phone might say 5G, but you don't actually have 5G. It's all marketing. It's very complicated. Why do they do that? Because life is hard. Okay.
They do what they want.
All right, we're going to play a game of Rocket League coming up. We'll have birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please get ready to let us know, because we'll have that coming up in about 5 minutes from now. Of course, you do not have to be a member of GMS Plus to have your birthday mentioned on the air. We will do that free of charge.
All right, we're going to score a goal this game.
We got thrown into a game earlier this hour, chat, and I was also messing with, apparently, the gameplay scene from hell. Oh, I almost caught up to that. So we started in a 2-0 deficit, and it was ugly. But I did score less than 100 points. So for those not yet playing exclamation point bingo, first off and foremost, you should, because it's free to play, and you can win a $10 gaming gift card on Monday's show. But secondly, you have the opportunity to watch me score less than 100 points and benefit from it. So
not this game, though. You're already up to 2 points.
I saw that, yeah. What a pace I am on.
Ooh, nice try.
That sounded like what Walrus sounds like underneath the water. Because he's a pirate. Makes perfect sense. All right, chat, we're asking you today, if you want to get in on this bingo craze, you can. If you answer the topic of the day, often that covers one of your squares that you can X out. But we're asking you, how good of a listener are you? And that can encompass, like I said, a lot of different things, because some people consider themselves like a good listener at work. Other people consider themselves like a good interpersonal listener, where you're like the person that someone goes to when life isn't going the way that you want it to, and maybe they need a person to lean on.
Maybe you are working on some audio editing and you're really good at listening to it.
Tiger's a very good Rocket League player, it seems.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
2 goals already. Got you 2 assists. Not bad. 3.
Three assists.
How about 3 assists? Nice job. Because Tiger sounds like the default name, right?
Yeah.
How do you get the username Tiger? Like that? You have to be there like day one.
He does spell it capital T. I'll take it. Capital T, lowercase I-G-E, capital R. I don't know if that matters for his getting the screen name or not, but he's Tiger.
Well, so far the only thing that we don't have is me scoring over 100 points. So time to change that right now. With that assist.
Aw.
Perfect.
I didn't get an assist that time.
But you got me a goal. This game is going to be over very soon.
Oh yeah, I think they left. I think we're done.
All right, perfect timing. Yeah, all right, 1 by forfeit. Why are you leaving so soon? We have so much game left to play. That's good. That's good. GG, as they would say. I did score over 100 with that last assist because that was all part of the plan. And yeah, you can go ahead and write that down as a big win. Were you MVP? It looked like you were.
No, it was Tiger.
That's what I meant. Tiger was the MVP, definitely.
But I had the most assists.
Yeah.
Because I don't need them. That happened yesterday too. Because I don't need the assists, I'm getting all the assists.
Let's check the Sports.Gaming assists needed counter. Sean needs
0
assists.
We did this wrong.
What a waste.
At least you know how to get them now, and that's not relying for us to do it on the air.
That's true.
Until they're no longer needed, then we'll get them all. Sean's sheet does look pristine, by the way.
Oh, my challenges?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it
It's
all
very
done.
clean. I don't know if I can show you, chat. This might be something that you're just gonna have to trust me on, but we'll see if this one doesn't. All right, ready to show us? Oh, look at that. You can see like the left side. It's beautiful.
But the right side also looks fantastic.
Native Raven says, it's the sad music for me. It is, yes. But the good news is, I mean, at the end of the day, if you need the assist, just rely on old Hefty. That's what they always say.
Stop sucking, Hefty.
We're saying the same thing. It's 6:50 West Coast time. It is now 9:50 out east. It is 2:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
You are one of life's winners.
Thank you, Bob. It's World Listening Day. How good of a listener are you? How good at birthdays are you? Please let us know if you know someone celebrating a birthday, because we do this every single show at 6:50. You can also catch all of this on our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. Raven says a win is a win, and that is for sure. We'll take any wins we can, especially when we got thrown into games yesterday, games the way we did in the very first one of this hour. Man, that was brutal. Birthdays. This day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. It's July 18th, 2023. It's time for celebrity birthdays, as I don't see anyone on our GMS birthday calendar, but if you've never contributed yours, you can go to our Discord, and you can throw it into the birthdays channel. We try to update it there. And then remember, the most important thing is remember to hit the annual recurrence, because that's how we know that your birthday is happening every single year, which you would think we would know because it's birthdays, but here we are. So there's a lot of things you would think we would know, and sometimes we just don't. Yeah. I blame myself. Today, actor James Brolin. You see me Brolin. It's 83 for actor James Brolin.
And fun fact, James serves as narrator for the Netflix series Sweet Tooth.
I'm happy they brought this up, because this is the documentary series about the game Twisted Metal, where they follow the antagonist, Sweet Tooth, through a series of creating the Peacock series Twisted Metal.
Yep.
Very Inception-y. When does Twisted Metal come out, by the way?
I don't know.
I thought it was in July.
Yeah.
And according to my calendar, we have about 11 days of that left. Ish. I'm excited for it.
July 27th.
Oh, we're like 9 days away.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Okay. Today, actor Margot Martindale turns 72.
Fun fact, Margot has been nominated for a Tony Award.
How many wins? Tony's edition. Hit the music.
I know that we've been prepared for a Tony's edition of this stupid game,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know if we've ever actually played it. Is this our first ever How Many Wins Tony's edition?
I feel like we've done it before, but it might have been one of those where it was like, fun fact, has been nominated for 3 Tonys and 5 Emmys, so it got like overshadowed.
First ever standalone Tony's edition of this game?
I think so.
What Cleveland.com has told us is that Margot Martindale has been nominated for a Tony Award. That doesn't necessarily mean that Margot Martindale has been only nominated for 1 Tony Award. It's very vague.
Right.
However, I've learned after doing this segment for a while that probably means that this person has not won many Tony Awards. So I'm going to go with 1 nomination and 0 wins, Sean.
With a nomination in 2004 for her role in a Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Margot has 0 wins.
Correct.
Nice work. Nice work.
Correct.
Kind of could feel it, couldn't you?
Yeah. Proud of you.
If they were all that easy, I'd love that game a whole hell of a lot more.
That's true. That's true.
It's like when they has been nominated for 487 Oscars. It's like, oh, I don't know. What? Today, actress Elizabeth McGovern turned 62.
Her first film role was as Conrad's girlfriend Janine in the 1980 film Ordinary People.
Ordinary People, 1980. Drama, directed by Robert Redford. I have a plot for it. Let's see if the music's working. We'll try this. This is the plot for the 1980 film Ordinary People. Okay. Well,
Do you want me to sing? Because I can hear the music. Do
you want to give me some like background? The Jarretts are nah, it just doesn't have the same zing. Yeah, look it up on the internet. You'll find the chat. Captions. Are you singing the Batman theme?
I mean, I could always restart voice mod. That'll only take 2 minutes.
Yeah, take your time. I just think there's some sort of like noise gate slider problem. That's the only thing that's. I mean, you sound much better today than you did yesterday. If that's a
now now it's just the problem I've been having where voice mod randomly will be like, man, we're not gonna.
Oh, good.
We're not gonna do anything anymore.
Reliable software.
Yep.
From Sports.Gaming. Actually, it's not your fault. I don't know why I blamed you. That's rude. Actually, did you know Sports.Gaming makes voice mod?
Sports.Gaming, also GMS Head of Facilities and Technology.
And voice mod. Today, actor Vin Diesel is 56.
Fun fact, in addition to voicing the character Groot, Vin has also portrayed another comic book character in the film Bloodshot.
Did we know that?
Yes.
Is Bloodshot part of the DC Cinematic Universe?
No.
Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No.
Because I don't imagine they let actors. I mean, I could see them letting Vin like be a DC actor as well, since you never see Vin's face as Groot. But
Valiant Comics.
now, am I oversimplifying it if I say that's one of the best gigs you could ever have? Which is, hey, you're not going to be on camera. and you're just going to say Groot over and over, or is it a lot harder than I'm making it seem?
I don't know. I mean, at least he didn't have lots of lines to learn, but
does he like convey different emotions through the Grootness?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Vin Diesel is the most talented actor of our time because he can actually convey emotions through 3 words.
Right.
Maybe.
I'd
like to see Elsa Pataky do that. Speaking of which, actress Elsa Pataky turns 47 today.
Fun fact, Elsa has 3 children. India, Sasha, and Tristan.
Coincidentally, June of 2022, according to this Jordan Strauss photo, showed up at the premiere of Thor: Love and Thunder.
Nice. That was down in Los Angeles.
Yeah. By the way, at Toontown in Disneyland, their theater is the El Capitan Theater.
Nice.
Very cute. Actress Kelly Reilly turns 46 today.
Kelly is actually her middle name. Her first name is Jessica.
So Jessica Kelly Reilly turns 46 today. Meanwhile, actress Kristen Bell is 43.
Kristen once appeared as a guest judge on Project Runway.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas. Chopra? Jonas turns 41, the actress today.
She appeared as the adult version of the character Sati in The Matrix Resurrections.
As opposed to the child version.
Right.
Okay.
Or the infant version.
Yeah. My brain was like, oh, I don't remember there being a... bigger than R-rated version of The Matrix. Didn't think they needed to have that. It seems like it was unnecessary, but you just mean as opposed to the child. Okay, gotcha. Happy we cleared that up for everyone except just me. It was just for me. Nobody else was fooled by that.
We've got a drummer birthday!
Turns out we don't have a drummer birthday. We have 3 drummer birthdays.
Whoa!
Nigel Twist of The Alarm is 65. And Tony Fagenson of Eve 6 is 44. And Aaron Gillespie of Under Oath is 39.
Ooh, Under Oath making another appearance on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. We have a short that talks about, has a member of the band Under Oath ever been under oath? Because I find that part pretty fascinating. So happy birthday to Aaron Gillespie. Also, The Alarm was a good band name. Today, keyboardist John Herman of Widespread Panic is 60. And bluegrass singer Ricky Skaggs is 68.
So close. Next.
Oh, Hunter S. Thompson had a birthday. So did Nelson Mandela on this day. That's probably why today is one of the Nelson Mandela days of the day. It's Nelson Mandela International Day because today was Nelson's birthday.
Nice.
All right. Birthdays are pretty good. You good?
Yeah. Right. Good.
We'll move from birthdays to this day in gaming history, where we take a look at some of the things that have happened this day in gaming history. 2002, Sony releases an ocean blue translucent PlayStation 2 game system in Japan. It was $250.
That is pretty.
I didn't know they made alternate color cases. Looking. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh wow, would you look at that? No, I don't want to go to eBay. I don't want to buy it. I just want to look at it. Oh, look at that.
It's pretty.
Definitely is translucent. It was not transparent for sure. So, yeah. Today is also in 2007. EA Sports releases NCAA Football 07. Hefty, remind me tomorrow to not include any of this football game came out. I'm so mad at myself. I'm just going to take the final 90 seconds of this hour to wallow, okay? Can't believe I'd make such a mistake. Didn't even get to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit. We just had to sit there and talk about a football game that came out.
Yeah. What version of NCAA football do you think comes out tomorrow? What year?
Probably 08. I don't remember what yesterday. That's what we could play. No, but we would have to do it off air. That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah. We'll see if I'm right. Coming up on tomorrow's Gaming Morning Show, does NCAA Football 08 come out this day in gaming history? Find out on tomorrow's Gaming Morning Show. That'll keep people just tuned in.
Edge of their seats.
Yeah. Groggy says it's our friend Grant and Isaac's dog's Dottie's adoption day, which is now her birthday. So to you, Groggy's friends, Grant and Isaac's dog Dottie, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. Perfect. Sounds as complicated as possible.
Stardew Valley's Joja Dojo, where the mascot is a dodo named Frodo. Joja Dojo's Dodo Frodo.
Mel B is here as well. Nice chat to you.
Nice chat.
Coming up next hour, we're going to give you our list of the day. We're going to tell you the top 10 active listening skills that you may need to know. So that's coming up. Also, we'll have sports. Hour number 2 coming up next on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
No place to call my own. Yeah, I'm hoping if somebody brings me home. Tell me I'm not lost out at sea. Tell me they are listening to me, feeling misplaced. Someone rescue me. Someone rescue me. Someone take me. I'm between two different things. Yeah, I'm thinking too much. I'm bursting at the seams. Tell me I'm not lost out at sea. Tell me they are listening to me, feeling misplaced. Someone rescue me. Someone rescue me. Someone take me. I'm floating. Someone take me.
this, yeah, all night. Need nobody's help cause I'm my own light. I just wanna be somebody in my life. The race is peaceful, so I don't know how to put up a fight. Against my struggles, but I'm putting up all my might. Against my problems, but I don't let mine go out of my sight. But still, sometimes I waver, but I promise I keep up. I keep moving, this ain't over until goodbye. I miss the darkness and see a shimmer of cool light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high goodbye. I miss the darkness and see a shimmer of cool light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high. I hope you're ready for bars. Lost direction and I got no polestar. Was fighting alone, yeah, I got these scars. Was screwing to episode, darkness game over. Not over. I was high with bad emotions. Now it's time for me to get sober. Yeah, I failed and fell down many times. Not ashamed of it, not gonna cover. In life you gotta take a step. Walk the right path, follow your map. Sometimes strangers might be friends and friends might be a trap. All you need to do is keep moving and follow your path. I miss the darkness to see a shimmer of cool light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high goodbye. I miss the darkness to see a shimmer of cool light of light. Come to the sky and soar above, oh high.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day, and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for making us part of your day. It is July 18th, 2023. That is a Tuesday. I am Hefty Goof, sports.gaming, left side of your screen. It's great to see you. Thank you for being part of the show. Coming up, list of the day. We'll tell you some active listening skills that you can use on this World Listening Day. So we're asking you the question, how good of a listener are you? Just making sure you could hear me. How good of a listener are you?
Hello.
Is this thing on? Hello? How good of a listener are you?
Fine.
Apparently you're a good listener. Not very enthusiastic about it, but don't want to talk to you at all. Sports.gaming, like I said, left side of your screen. It's been a fun show so far, so thank you for making us part of your day. You can win $10 with exclamation point bingo if you'd like to play right now. Also, coming up, we'll tell you the story that we teased in the first hour about the firefighters who rescued a small dog trapped in an electric sofa.
I hope he's okay.
The sofa is electric. It's electric. I mean, you technically have an electric sofa.
Yeah, no dogs in there that I know of.
Oh, you don't store your dogs in your electric sofa?
Mm-mm. Not usually.
Such a waste of space.
I mean, did you put any dogs in there?
So I have something I need to tell you. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
This is probably way overdue. I should have probably told you this sooner.
I've got another confession to make.
I store all my little dogs in your electric sofa, and they're probably very hungry.
I haven't fed them ever.
Oh, no.
We've got a problem.
To think all this time you've been spending over here feeding Hefty Floof, and you had all these other animals just sitting there needing your assistance.
Yeah.
No smell, though?
No. No. I mean, I have a bad sense of smell, though.
I'm sure everything's fine.
Oops, I did it again.
Don't put your small dogs in the electric sofa, please. It's a very bad idea.
Terrible idea.
Today is National Brenda Day, National Caviar Day, Nelson Mandela International Day, Insurance Nerd Day, National Dapper Your Data Day, National Emma Day, National Monica Day, National Peyton Day, National Sour Candy Day. How do you feel about sour candy? Because, man, there's one flavor when it comes to like candy and sometimes, if not definitely gum, which is cinnamon, and it makes like my mouth like start to water instantly just thinking about that specific flavor. Sour candy doesn't do that, but I don't ever like look at the sour candy aisle and go, oh my gosh, this is what I'm craving. But if you have like a Sour Patch Kid or something, I'd eat it.
Mm-hmm. I like sour candies. What I don't need are the like extreme pain sour candies. Like the regular like Warheads, for example, are probably the like most intense sour I'll go, but then there were like extreme Warheads that like I don't need those. I don't need my candy eating time to be like a life memory experience.
A painful experience.
Yeah. So just regular sour candy though. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah, the sour watermelons are fine. I think there's Sour Patch Kids as well. I saw that the company that has the best gummy bears, what is it, Haribo or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
They make watermelon candy as well. I saw that at the convenience store yesterday.
Nice. I bet it's pretty tasty.
I really wanted to buy them, but yesterday was a day where it's like, I gotta not buy as much sugar as I want to buy right now. And so I avoided buying that whole pack because it was like 7 servings in the pack, and each serving was like 30% of your daily value of sugar.
Maybe a good pass.
I threw some restraint in there. I didn't want to, but I did, so.
Yeah. But if we're together, we can buy them and split them, because then it's not bad.
Yeah, everything will be fine. Oh, we should have a pizza day soon.
Ooh, we should have a pizza. Yeah. Sounds delicious.
Maybe if everything works out and we go to a baseball game on Thursday, we can grab a pizza on the way out. Not the worst idea in the world, I tell you that much.
Nope. No, not at all.
Oh, well, look at that. Everyone went forward. We went over to the net, and we scored it. Okay. Everything happened just the way I predicted, except the scoring, the goal part. That almost just, like, bounced off of you and into the net.
Yep. We just couldn't finish the deal.
How active of a listening task is it for music? Like how like locked in do you need to be to actually be doing a good job tuning into the sound of like music that you're playing?
Oh, when you're like performing,
or maybe even rehearsing.
As part of like a large ensemble, it's huge. Because you're not only trying to stay in time with one another, but you're trying to match your dynamics. You're trying to stay in tune. You're trying to match the sound of the music. So listening is in a large ensemble probably the most important skill outside of like playing your instrument. That there's, it's important.
Most important thing other than like being in tune, I assume.
Right. And I think it's something that younger musicians, it takes a long time to learn how to keep your attention outside of just what you're doing and try to listen to the ensemble while you're playing. That takes a while to grow those skills.
Nice shot, Sean.
Thank you.
Look good. Good morning and nice chat to Businesses who's joining us this morning. Appreciate you being here on this Tuesday. Hope your early part of your week is going as well as it possibly can. We're asking you today about active listening. And earlier we talked about what it's like in radio, where a lot of times it looks like you're not listening to somebody, because in radio, especially when you're running the board. So a lot of morning shows like ours have that same dynamic where one person is running the main crux of the show, all the audio levels and all the mixing and such, and then they're also maybe the person who like answers the phone if there's a record that you need to do or something. There's a lot of different like things that are happening other than just people talking into microphones, like, you know, might be perceived with radio, and it can be a little perturbing. That's not the word I'm looking for. Annoying? Something along those lines. Like, you might have a guest in studio, it might be a sponsor or somebody who's doing like a community event, and while you're like listening to what they're saying, you're also sitting here like messing around with dials and you're queuing things up, and if they don't know what you're doing, they might look and be like, man, I went on that radio show and Ryan was so rude, didn't listen to a single thing I said. I mean, full transparency, I worry about that with guests we have on this show, too.
Right. I think most people who've done it in some ways get it pretty quickly. So, like, when we have people on that stream and stuff, I think they get it enough. But, yeah, anytime if we have guests that haven't tried to run any sort of program, yeah, they may just not understand
what are you
what
doing?
All happens.
Why do you keep looking over to the side there? Because that's where I make sure you look good. Oh, I didn't get credit for a clear there? Are you there? I think I hear you. Yep. I wanted to jump in, but I was pretty sure you were there, so...
Got you an assist, though.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. So anyway, let us know how good of a listener you are. If you want to play exclamation point bingo, you're invited to do that. Thank you for making us part of your day. Coming up next hour, we're going to play some Minecraft. Sean has to do a body retrieval expedition.
A rescue mission. Nice shot.
Thank you. Good morning. Nice chat to Escape Reality as well. Thank you for being here this morning. Appreciate it.
Nice chat.
Yeah, I hit that. I was like, I think that's going to hit the post. Of course. Of course. They never forfeit when we're losing.
Yep. That's MVP though.
Yeah, you were, and I had over 100 points, so we split kind of the benefit to you, chat. But you can play exclamation point bingo, win a $10 gaming gift card coming up on Monday's Gaming Morning Show. And you don't have to focus too hard on the show, but it does help, especially if you get here at the top of each hour. There's a different bingo card for each hour, though, so if we haven't told you that, don't feel like you have to be here from the very beginning of the show either. Also keep in mind,
The word of the day is
crack.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
cracked.
No, just crack. Different. Good listening, says Escape Reality. Yeah, how good of a listener are you? Is it something that you're like someone's like, hey, Escape, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. You're just such a good listener, right? Well, and we've established this with your animals, and I kind of feel a little jealous of this. Bear is one of the best listeners in the world because Bear never says anything really.
It's true, at least when he's out there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's because we refused to mic him out there.
He's actually screaming right now.
Yeah.
Bear, why are you in so much pain? Birds sound delightful this morning. They're chirping. That's great. What did you say? I spaced out. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Escape. I appreciate it very much. 7:24 West Coast time, 10:24 out east. It is 3:24 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Earlier, we told you about Microsoft changing its Xbox Game Pass to Xbox Game Pass Core, or at least part of it, Modern Warfare weapons. We had some news about that, and Ubisoft with no plans for an Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC, but we'll recap all of that coming up in the final hour crew. Right now, it's time for our list of the day, top 10 active listening skills. And this comes to us courtesy of bhf.org.uk. More Than a Magazine, information, inspiration, and support. This is their section called Heart Matters. 10 tips for active listening. Listening is an important skill in all areas of life, whether you're supporting a loved one through health problems, dealing with colleagues, or in family relationships. But most of us aren't as good at listening as we'd like to think. So here we go. Here are 10 active listening skills that you can put into practice right now.
1.
Number 1, face the speaker and have eye contact. We've actually talked a lot about this. I'm in an organization called Toastmasters, and it's... hey, Sean, I'm actually over here.
I know, I'm listening.
But it would be help. I hate doing this on the show.
Such a nice day. Such a nice day.
I'm talking about eye contact.
Oh.
You have to like try to kiss me. I don't need that much eye contact. It's a little awkward. That's it. Okay. Good. Goodbye, Sean. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Doesn't that hurt your face being that close to your light?
I can't see anything anymore.
Who said that? Come closer. But no, we're in Toastmasters, and this is one thing we talked about with Zoom, and also is one thing that I try to do on the show. Like, I'm looking at you right now through the camera lens, chat, but if I look up here or look over here, then I'm not doing the same thing. So we're a morning radio show first and foremost, so we're always bouncing around, just kind of like we talked about anyway. But on Zoom calls, a lot of people will look at their screen instead of their camera. And technically, if you look at the camera, you're making better eye contact. So it's really hard, though, because you want to see people's reactions.
But if I'm looking at the camera and you're looking at the camera, someone watching us have a conversation is like, oh, those two have excellent eye contact, but neither of us are benefiting from the eye contact.
Which also creates another problem is clicking onto things like nonverbal cues.
2.
Number 2, listen to nonverbal cues. Facial expressions, tone of voice, gestures can tell you just as much as what's being said. Yeah, the nonverbal aspects of communication are important, and they're important on both sides of the conversation. Paying attention to what you're presenting nonverbally, and paying attention to what your conversation partner is communicating.
Number 3 is don't interrupt. Being interrupted is frustrating for the other person. Gives the impression that you don't think they're very important. You think you're more important. I'm sorry, did I interrupt you?
No, I was done.
Ding!
Bob's the worst at it, if you think about it. I think Bob always interrupts you more than anyone.
Bob interrupts a lot.
Hefty is so wrong.
Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Fine. Maybe you were just jumping to that conclusion.
Even interruptions that respond to something that they've said can be distracting if it means the conversation gets sidetracked. So again, one of the goals in active listening is don't interrupt.
4.
Number 4, listen without judging or jumping to conclusions. Bob.
What do you mean? When's Bob done that?
No.
Instead, try focusing on listening. Don't assume that you know what's going to be said next. Wait for it to be communicated.
You dummy, Bob.
I think Bob felt like you were talking directly to him.
A little bit.
5.
This one is hard, especially in the interview sense, because the best interview questions come out when you're listening to what the person's saying. We have a pretty scripted interview format for the show, but that's basically out of necessity, especially when we would have 3 or 4 people on as hosts. Then it was hard to make sure that we had enough time to be able to ask a lot of follow-up questions. And so we'll often prepare people with some questions that we want to ask. But the best interview questions, if like I was working in an ideal sense where we had 30 to 60 minutes of a production meeting before the show starts and we could have a wrap after the show is over, which we don't right now, then there would be a whole different deal. Because a lot of times, Sean, if Sean was my interview subject, Sean may say something to a question that I open with, and that's a very interesting anecdote. And if you're listening while the person's talking as opposed to saying, okay, what do I have to say next? Or what's my next question? You can usually find a really awesome follow-up question. And I'm excited for a moment in the show where we can do that even better than we currently have. Because that's where all the juicy stuff is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
6.
Number 6, show that you're listening. Simple nods or smiles or small noises like, yeah, can really show that you're listening and encourage the speaker to continue. Don't look at your watch, fidget, play with your hair, or fingernails, or talk to the animals that live outside your house, or any of that.
That last one seemed like a very unique problem to you.
I think it's pretty relatable. I think everyone has that, right?
Who's talking to the coyotes outside their house? That does sound like you have a particular affliction or something where you're like, man, Sean's always talking to those animals outside of his house. Is he all right?
I don't think he's doing okay.
7.
Don't impose your opinions or solutions. Not always easy, but lending a listening, supportive ear can be much more rewarding than telling someone what they should do. When a loved one has health problems, it is a time when they probably want to tell someone how they're feeling and get things off their chest, rather than have lots of advice about what they should be doing. In other areas of life, this is according to bhf.org.uk, most people prefer to come to their own solutions. If you really must share your brilliant solution, ask first if they want to hear it. Say something like, would you like to hear my suggestions? So, I have a tendency to be a fixer or a solutions person. And so especially in my personal relationship, I've ran into this issue a lot where it's like my hefty wife wants to just talk things out. And I'm like, well, let's fix the problem. And that's not exactly what she's looking for. So I do have the tendency to do that.
8.
Number 8, stay focused. If you're finding it difficult to focus on what someone's saying, try repeating their words in your head as they say them. Not out loud, though. That's awkward. Don't
do that.
Don't
right
repeat
now.
the words they're
Don't
saying as
repeat
they're
it right
saying.
now. Like, that's important. Yeah.
But try to shut out distractions like other conversations going on in the room, and definitely don't look at your phone.
Or the animals outside your house.
Yeah, and don't pick up their phone and look at their phone. That's also weird.
Very awkward. Very awkward.
9.
Ask questions. Sean, I was just wondering if you could talk more about what you meant by like staying focused.
Do you mean you want to know what I meant about staying focused?
That's what I was asking. Is what you meant more by about the focus, the things that you said, the thing.
So you want to know what I meant about staying focused?
Well, at the end of the day, you ought to know.
Analist Morissette.
Ask questions. People like it.
1, 0.
And number 10, just to kind of summarize everything. Paraphrase and summarize. Sometimes called reflecting. Repeat what's been said to show that you understand it.
So what I'm taking away from this is we should ask questions, stay focused, perhaps don't impose our opinions or solutions, making sure that we're listening, but don't plan on what we're saying next, by listening without judgment or jumping to conclusions, all while not interrupting and making sure that we listen for nonverbal cues, all whilst facing the speaker and having eye contact.
That about wraps it up.
Not to say that you said exactly that, just to paraphrase. There you go.
Perfect.
There's today's list of the day on World Listening Day, because we've been asking you, chat, how good of a listener are you? Thank you for being part of it. That is from bhf.org. .uk. If you are playing bingo, that is not a wacky or unique URL, but we'll try to score less than 100 points in Rocket League to make up for it. That's right. Try. Like I have a hard time doing that.
You've had a pretty good couple days, though.
I know I'm cracked. I'm more worried about
Playing
getting
bingo?
into. What's that?
You're playing bingo?
The word of the day is crack. I'm more worried about Minecraft, to be honest with you. Is I have no clue where I am. It's night, and I have no materials whatsoever.
Yep. And for you, it's not awful because you just have to relatively safe put, because you don't have anything to lose if you die, and if you die, you're going to respawn kind of right back where you are right now. But you don't have a bed, so you can't sleep, which means I can't sleep. So I need to get down and get your stuff and then come find you.
Sounds easy enough.
Piece of cake.
Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Good morning and nice chat to Dungeon Meowster KJ, who's joining us for the first time today. Thank you for being part of this morning radio show that plays games.
Nice chat.
Today is a Tuesday. Mel B was here, had to leave for a little bit of the show. Escape Reality says, I'd say I'm a decent listener, I suppose. Also says, yeah, that's something I try to work on, is the camera eyesight. So I agree with what Sean said, though. I dislike the fact that when we're both looking at the lens, you don't see the other person. And I have a tendency to do it because of TV training, but it feels like you don't get as much out of like the actual conversation because you don't see any of the reaction of the other person. So it's a double-edged sword, I suppose. Maybe you have to do a little bit of time making eye contact, a little bit of time on the listener.
It's tricky. It's tricky. Digital communication has come a long way, obviously, but I think that's those sort of mannerisms and eye contact and stuff doesn't quite work the same. So you got to balance things a little bit.
I imagine too that there's going to be like some sort of breakthrough in technology where you can get a monitor that has a camera in it, and then you can look through the monitor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and even didn't Apple, I think, FaceTime implement something where when you're looking at the screen, it makes it look like you're looking at the camera? I don't know if that's still around, but they had some sort of technology that messed with the image to make it look like you were making better eye contact when you were looking down at the screen.
Oh, that's actually really smart. I FaceTime calls, for some reason, I have a tendency to look at myself.
Well, you're just so pretty.
Apparently, I can't keep my eyes off myself. But I catch myself being like, am I framed right? And all those kind of things. And I'm like, I'm not actually looking at the person I'm having a conversation with. Do better, Hefty. Do better. Groggy or Die is back from the lurk. So is Melbeek. Had egg for the dog. Let it cool. I hope everything's good with the puppy.
What's for breakfast?
Also, Groggy's been working on GMS Plus. So working on that. Groggy mentioned the Mona Lisa software. Is that maybe what you were talking about?
Maybe.
Googling.
Welcome to GMS, where we definitely know.
Bob, you okay?
Bob just trail off.
Do not Google that.
Uh-oh. Does Bob not want us to know about the Mona Lisa software?
Please do not Google that. Especially at work.
Is that gonna like break all of the Skynet that Bob's been working on?
Maybe it was Skynet.
Did he put us back on the track of Skynet yet?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Bob's actively listening.
I'm sure he's fine.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap?
I think he's panicked.
Nice.
I'm sure he's fine. KJ says, I hope I am a good listener. I work at it because I wasn't good. That's probably a good thing to know, is when you realize, oh, I'm not very good at this. I'm going to try to get better.
Like Hefty says, here at GMS, we strive for the bare minimum.
The bear.
The bare minimum?
Stick with us. We'll get worse.
All right, coming up in about 10 minutes, we'll do sports. Yeah, you can continue to let us know how good of a listener you are. Also, please play exclamation point bingo. Today's word of the day is crack.
You can news if you wanna.
Right now, though, it's time to tell you what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Earlier, we told you of the pristine 4GB iPhone that sold for almost $200,000. Allegedly, the holy grail of iPhone collectibles, because there were not many 4GB models made since nobody apparently wanted them. Now Ben Hooper of UPI tells us the story of a firefighter rescue for a small dog trapped inside of an electric sofa. It's electric. It's electric. This is from Ben Hooper, where you can catch the Odd News Minute podcast on upi.com. Apparently, firefighters in Wisconsin use tools like bolt cutters, a hacksaw, and a grinder to murder a small... No, I'm just kidding. They didn't murder the small dog. The small dog was fine, allegedly. This rescue the small dog who was trapped underneath the owner's electric sofa. There was a firefighter department, said Engine 12 responded when a Pomeranian named Bear was trapped inside the couch. The couch's electric motor brought down the footrest and entangled the canine's long hair in the drivetrain under the seat.
Oh no.
That actually sounds awful. There's these things in farming equipment called PTOs, and they actually can like catch on clothing, and then like people lose limbs because of them. So very dangerous. It sounds like the same kind of concept, except it grabbed the Pomeranian's hair.
Poor puppy.
That poor pup. Firefighters initially attempted to use a grinder to reach where Bear was trapped, but worried they were scaring the canine, so the crew borrowed a hacksaw from Bear's owner.
Bear's bear.
And used it to cut through a metal covering, getting them access to the spring where the dog's fur was ensnarled. The firefighters then used bolt cutters to cut through the spring, freeing Bear's owners said they were examined by a veterinarian, found to have incurred only minor injuries from their ordeal under the sofa. I think we nailed that. Perfect read. Escape says, electric sofa. This is such a shocking story. A shocking story. Get it? Oh, nice placement. Wow. Just kind of dropped it over me, under you. That was a nice shot. Good morning, nice chat to Scotchick, who's here. It's great to see you. Thank you for being part of the show today. Did you fall down a ravine again?
A little bit. I was just a mere passenger in my car for a while there.
Oh, we're blue. Okay. I'm just gonna hang out back here and get all my points via the clears. See? Oh, I got credit for a save that time.
Even better.
Yeah, that's a clear on steroids. LB says National Brenda Day. I had an aunt named Brenda, passed away 07. Well, rest in peace, Brenda, and happy Brenda Day to you. They wouldn't let you get back on your feet over there.
Nope.
That's like a hockey corner. The person's name is 40 ounces of freedom. I want to assume that's like some sort of beer reference, but I honestly don't know. Hi. What deception. We are having the most foosballian game of Rocket League right now. Where the ball is like moving four inches at a time. That's right, foosballian. Nice try.
Ah.
Oh, that would have been sick. Told you. I'm the clear master today.
Clearly.
What?
Clearly.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by chat, and then I got placed in the spot where I scored the goal, basically. Did you laugh out loud?
Yeah, because you said you're the clear master.
know.
And I said clearly. Ha.
And then I heard the ha, and I got startled. that was weird. My fault. M me. Okay. Did I just say M me? What the heck is happening? Am I losing it now?
A little bit.
Also, it is a beer reference. Okay, good. Good morning to Chat FM. It's great to see you. Perfect time to show up.
Nice chat.
One of your team is winning. Yes. Although technically, I guess I have the most points, but that's because we've been stuck in like a foosball game of hell. So there we go. That's gonna go in on the shot. All right, I'm back, locked and loaded. Did anything happen from the time that it was 1-0 to now?
Nope.
I watch this. I don't even touch it. It looks like I should, but I don't.
It was a team effort. All three of us hit that.
Was it a team effort? Because I got absolutely 0 points for that team effort. All right, we got a lot of work to do. We got sports coming up after this. Uh-oh. Ah! I got another clear. You know why?
Because you're the clear master?
Yeah, they do. They are playing good. We've had a lot of defensive opponents today. It's been quite offensive. how defensive they.
I was so ready for that.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. Breakaway. Oh no! What if I told you that I really thought that hit I put on that ball was going to make it score? Until I actually made contact with it, I thought that was going in. There we go. Never mind. You're the worst. Well, the good news is it wasn't the difference between the goals that we scored during that time period where I lost my mind. If that hadn't happened, we would have been fine. Thank goodness. Believe it or not, I had a good game.
How many own goals did you contribute to?
It's now 7:48 West Coast time. It's 10:48 out east. It's 3:48 for those watching GMS in the UK. Groggy says you cleared the ball for the other team too. I did do that. Yes. So, one of your team is winning. It's the Chat FM. Redeemed yourself. I did. Sizz Groggy, did you score under 100 points? No. No, I was the team leader in points, KJ. For both teams. I screwed up. All right, let's go ahead and do sports. If you have a sports news, let us know, because we like to celebrate sports with you. I was having a pretty good show, and then all of a sudden, something just clicked in the last 20 minutes, and I'm losing my mind.
You got this.
Am I going to make it?
I believe in you.
It's time for sports.
Sports
Brought to you, as always, by King Gray. Please find King Gray on the internet. All right, let's check in with our minor league baseball friends, because we didn't get a chance to do that. Also, yesterday, the Element of One and Drew Mega had talked about the Wimbledon championships, and I never even touched on those stories. If you want to talk Wimbledon, let me know. Did you watch any of the tennis majors?
Nope.
Yeah. Not either. I guess it was a pretty epic men's final at Wimbledon. I didn't even check in on the women's final. So anyway, if you want to read more about that, you can go to the sports part of the internet. Sound good?
Sports. Mm-hmm. Sports.com.
Sports.com. Meanwhile, did the Mets win, chat? Let us know if you thought the Mets won yesterday. We'll let you know here in just a moment. We have no soccer to share with you. I have no other scores on my scoreboard. So, for bingo's sake, let's send you over to Sports.gaming, who's got tabs on some of our minor league baseball friends.
Let's see. Starting off with the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. Today is the 18th. Yesterday was the 17th, and they were inactive.
Nice. How had they been doing last week?
Last week they had a series against Rome. Like the Rome.
Are they facing the Empire?
In that series, they lost 2 of the 3 games.
So did they lose yesterday?
They were inactive.
Oh, yeah, you already told me that. All right, so if you are playing bingo and you have the Blazers lost, go ahead and exit out, because they've lost a good amount of games recently, and we haven't given you a lot of bingos. So, yeah, Blazers lost yesterday. What about the Lake Elsinore Storm?
The Lake Elsinore Storm, today's the 18th. Yesterday was the 17th. They were inactive.
Man, it seems like minor league baseball follows a very similar schedule, because I can already tell you the Columbia Fireflies were also inactive yesterday.
The Storm recently played a series against Fresno in which they lost 2 of the 3 games.
It's interesting that you say that, because the Columbia Fireflies take on Myrtle Beach for the first of 6 games today. Last week, they played 3 games that extended into this week with Sunday. And those last 3 games were against a team that looks like it's Kansas, K-A-N. And by Kansas, I mean the Kannapolis Cannonballers. Good name. And guess what happened, Sean?
Did they lose 2 of 3?
They lost 2 out of 3.
Are these all the same team?
When Gaming Morning Show picks their minor league baseball teams, we like to pick a lot of symmetry between them. No, not symmetry. Cohesion. Surprisingly, though, actually are very symmetrical, too. I don't know why that matters, but here we are. Interesting. All right, so if you had Blazers lose, Flames lose, or Lakers lose on your bingo cards, those are all X's for you because there was a significant amount of losses over the last few days. So get wrecked, Columbia Fireflies, Jersey Shore Blue Claws, and Lake Elsinore Storm. All right, yesterday, did the Mets win, Sean?
Technically, no, they did not win.
We had a yes from KJ. We had a no from Sis. Technically, you're both right because they did not play mercifully if you're a Mets fan right now. The Mets are 43-50. They're in 4th place in the NL East, but they're 18.5 games out of first place. In their last 10, though, they're 6-4, so things might be churning around for your New York Mets.
Indeed.
8.5 out of the wild card, though.
Yeah, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah. Angels are 5.5 games out of the wild card. Yesterday, your Los Angeles Angels, a 4-3 win over the Yankees as Shohei Ohtani hit a 35th home run.
2 games in a row.
It's nice when the headline is not Ohtani homers in a loss.
Yeah, that one's happened a lot.
Chris M.E.'s Dodgers beat the Baltimore Orioles 6-4. The Marlin is a fish, 6-4 loss at St. Louis. The Quiet I Am Gaming, Tampa Bay Rays, a 3-2 loss at Texas. Was JF Downs' D Tigers, a 3-2 win at Kansas City. And the Oakland A's lost 7-0 at home. Your Oakland A's, 25-71 on the year.
Eesh.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They're going to be fine.
I mean, they're only 31.5 games back.
Anything can happen with 60 games to play. Groggy or Die. Oh, by the way, that is your sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Grey. Groggy or Die is really workshopping hard this idea of a GMS subscription akin to PlayStation Plus, or what we talked about in the first hour, which was the Xbox Games Live Gold or whatever becoming Games Core or something. We'll recap it next hour. It's not important right now, but suggests that we should have our own minor league baseball team. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that'd be great. The GMS Doodoo-Doos.
Maybe the GMS Pancakes?
Mm-hmm.
Take that minor league baseball and
Put it on a pancake.
good tagline.
Well, once a year, we'll play a game in the UK, Doodoo-Doo. The Doodoo-Doo Classic.
Yes, that'd be absolutely great. Ooh, Sis suggests the GMS Bobs.
No, Bob's just the mascot.
Oh, yeah. We could have Bob doing like the public address announcing.
Pumpkin spice latte time.
It's the 7th inning stretch. I think it makes
In the
sense.
middle of summer, everyone's like, no one wants these.
It's so hot out, Bob.
Moon Knight Shyamalan.
Can make an appearance. Makes all sorts of sense. Clean out the dishwasher, put the dirty ones in. Have a good job, a good time rather doing errands, Mel B. We'll come back with Minecraft, and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. We'll do that coming up next hour. KJ says, but is Bob okay with that?
I'm pretty okay in here.
No. Are you okay with that?
Bob is good with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Bob likes it.
Perfect. All right, come back with third hour, final hour crew next. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Bend over backward and over again. jumping through, so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. If we get tomorrow, I miss I can try. If you love to borrow, just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. Try. If you love to borrow, it just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to, to hold on to, to hold on to.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for making us part of your day wherever you may be on Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. Getting set for some Minecraft on Teammate Tuesday. Sean has to do a body recovery expedition because one of us, not going to name any names, but one of us accidentally fell off a cliff yesterday because they were even jokingly saying like, oh my gosh, what if I accidentally fell off this cliff? And then the other one was like, that's hilarious, but don't do it. And then the other one accidentally did.
Like, whoa, I'm right on the edge. Whoa, whoa.
I don't think that's exactly what it was like, but listen, I'm new to mouse and keyboard. My sensitivity was too high. Are these all good excuses?
No.
I lagged.
Ah, there you go.
Stop being bad at video games, Hefty.
I mean, what'd you expect? Did anyone expect anything less from me? I mean, come on.
At least I was right with you. Pick up your stuff.
Did you actually already pick it up?
No, I made it halfway down and then we had to be done.
All right, well, we'll try to make quick work of our audience game this morning. If you're just joining us for the first time, 8:07 a.m. Pacific time, we play an audience game, and for the last almost year at this point, we've been playing Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons fall in the monster's mouth. So we'll do that really quick. We're trying to add to our all-time record, not just for us, but for the actual game itself, of 2017 balloons. We'll do that here momentarily. Get ready to guess. But first, this is the final hour of the show, so...
Hello to the final hour crew.
Hello to Dungeon Meowster KJ, who's here, head of culinary arts. Thank you for being part of the final hour crew. Mel B on YouTube. Great to see you. Businesses, also along with us, Chat FM, Groggy or Die. Pleasure to see you in chat this morning. Thanks for making us part of your day. If I miss anyone else like Scott Chick or Escape Reality, if you're listening, lurking, thank you for doing so. We try to make it as lurk friendly as possible, and whatever level you want to engage, we are here for you. Native Raven stopped by earlier in the show as well, and we've seen Drew Mega in addition. It was funny because you're playing exclamation point bingo this morning.
The word of the day is
crack. KJ got the square. I just pulled my FHC bingo card and saw, quote, I'm not Drew Mega as a square. I legit laughed out loud.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. If you're playing bingo for the first time, Drew Mega's won probably 2/3 of our bingo giveaways so far. So we figured we'd level the playing field by giving everyone else a I'm not Drew Mega square. So. Hey, with great power comes great responsibility, so...
Hello, FHC.
Let's see. I got bingo for 2HC and already for FHC. Let's go.
Bingo.
Congratulations, KJ. Oh, sorry.
Bingo.
I'll give you 2 of them. So, yeah. Keith Anthony and I was JF Downs are here as well. Thank you for being part of it already. Appreciate it very, very much. Of course, I was JF Downs, our official cartographer and diagramographer of this morning radio show that plays games. So when we get to the Minecraft game, we will show you all the work that Downs has put in. But first, let's play the game.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym Exclamation point. DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
As we mentioned, 2017. That is how many banked balloons we have. 2017. And Sean, for the first time all week, we did not get oxymorons for a category. Your best guess is the Pope?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it's that.
P. 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 E.
Downs wants a D.
D. Ding, ding, ding.
Escape's still with us, busy with work. No worries. We like to have you listening or lurking. We have a T from KJ.
T. No.
Sorry, there goes your hope for the Pope.
Ah, bummer.
Famous people, by the way.
I thought the D was silent.
Didn't you know the Pope's name is spelled with D? Okay, I'm gonna go with Val. I'm gonna go with A.
A. Cha-ching.
Downs guess.
Now that's a big swing.
Kim Basinger. Based singer. Hey, Sean.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Downs knows Kim Basinger's name.
I think he was just trying to fit the D in there. So.
Oh, he's trying to like kind of cram it in.
Yeah, because that D was there, so he had to cram a llama ding dong that D.
Do you think that's why he just guessed Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
Like raisin?
Yeah.
Okay. He tries so hard.
It's pretty funny.
When they can hear us again, should we make sure he knows that we appreciate him?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Likewise.
I know.
Downs is doing great this morning. I was JF Downs guest Kim Based Singer and Kim Kardashian. Unfortunately, I can't make any of those work, but you're doing a great job. Oh, wait, is it actually Kim Kardashian?
Maybe.
Okay. Good job, Downs. Did you know it was Kim Kardashian?
No, because I didn't know how to spell it.
I didn't either. I actually thought he was messing with us.
Yeah, I thought Downs knew how to spell it and had to change it to make it fit.
Yeah, I did too.
But no, he was just right.
It turns out he was just absolutely accurate.
Correct.
Good job, Downs. Proud of you.
Turn down for what?
Hey, guess what, Sean?
Yeah.
6 banked balloons. We have 2023. Have you ever...
Yeah. I have. Tacos are on your side.
Okay, there you go. Eat tacos, chat. Be happy. Don't worry. Eat tacos. Grahaka goes, guess where I'm going on Sunday? Sis guess to Kim Kardashian's house. I'm not going to ever doubt Downs again.
No. I mean, in fact, had we guessed Kim of Kim Based Singer, we would have known it.
R. Cha-ching.
You know, although to our credit, Downs has sometimes made a guess that's a little bit out there.
Just to be silly Billy.
Yeah. So I thought that's what Downs was. I personal apology letters in the mail. No problem. I do have the family tree here that Downs made for us, by the way.
Dearest, I was JF Down. I have erred once or twice in my life, and regretfully, one of those times wasn't doubting you. You are truly the greatest at guessing letters and names and places and oxymorons. I will never doubt you again. Please accept my apologies. Sincerely, Bob. It was Bob the whole time.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Bob, never ever do that to Downs again.
You dummy, Bob.
That's right. You go sit in your box.
Please help me.
All right, we have guesses. Good morning, a nice chat to Quiet I Am Gaming, Happy FHC with a T.
T.
I also have an E from Groggy.
E. No.
Eat and drink. One word. Downs goes, sometimes it's nice to doubt. Sometimes.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
Welcome to Nebraska, who wants G right off the rip. Thank you for being part of the show. We are a morning radio show that plays games, and we are playing Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
G. No.
We have a guess of red fruits from Downs. We have a C from Mel B.
C. No.
We're down to 3 balloons. We have to talk about this. Quiet wants an A. Then we'll talk about it.
A. No.
Okay, good. We're down to 2 balloons now. We're going to talk about it.
Let's just throw a U out there.
All right, we have the letter R. We have just a full year of work on the line. Quiet's not stopping, just wants an O.
Yep.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quiet beliefs.
All right.
Oh, correct.
See, I knew.
Eat and
I
drink.
trust Quiet implicitly.
Something
Ooh.
roots. No, it can't be roots. There's no T. Groggy.
Now that's a big swing.
So MAC, it can't be that, but it could be mushrooms.
That's a big swing.
MUSH. Show me mushrooms.
M. Correct. Yes. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Thank you for saving us, KJ. I was never worried.
Cracked. Cracked.
Do you feel that?
Is it the future?
It is. We are now on the other side. This is like how they'll rewrite history. Remember how there was like AD and BC and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now we can officially start talking about Gaming Morning Show in the context of before Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth all-time record. And again, we like succinctness here. After Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Mouth all-time record. So I'll type this out using the GMS account. Happy 2025 A, Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth record. So that's how y'all have to write your dates now. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think it works.
Also, Sean, I have a question.
Yeah.
I've got another confession to make.
Why did Sis feel it was necessary to check my Rocket League score?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it makes me happy. I forgot that when we added your highest score, we just put greater than 24 because we had no idea.
Oh, you were trying to build me up. That's my highest score.
It's both. It's both your lowest Rocket League score at 24 and your highest Rocket League score.
Greater than 24. Oh, because we were talking about scores. Perfect. Down says, woohoo, our balloon count is in the future. I can tell you, Sean, that I've never been more offended at all since the calendar turned to AD, LTP, FFT, B, FIT, MM, REC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think Sis did it with the best intentions, so I'll be fine. Thank you, Sis. If you're looking for something to give your best intentions toward, be sure to go to Steam and download the demo of a game called Boomerang Jack. It's made by Sizz and others. It's a fantastic adventure, a slash and dash. Includes a shrouded realm of primordial threats. And you can download the demo now at that URL. So. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Should we start the recovery mission?
Yeah, we probably should.
All right. Give yourselves a round of applause, chat. You did great. Nice work on Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. For Nebraska, thank you for jumping into the fray, and hopefully you got that welcome message. We are a morning radio show that plays games first and foremost. You can find out more about us at gamingmorningshow.tv. All right. The game is called Minecraft. We've been playing this now for a little bit of time, and we're playing it because we decided to turn our attention to Minecraft because we're trying to build the Hefty Goof, a place you can eat, and friends food complex. And yesterday, one of us, me, fell off the cliff, and so Sean now has to try to rescue me, basically. So, are you digging downward?
Yeah.
Okay. My connection is not working. Did I get kicked out of the game? Oh, no, I'm fine. Everything's good. All right, watch out. Watch out. I'm on an island in the sun. And I don't know what to do.
You just don't go far and don't die. Well, I guess dying isn't really a problem. Once I get your stuff, I'll walk you through how to give me your coordinates.
Okay.
And we'll come rescue you.
Okay, there's an Enderman with red eyes.
Yeah, don't look at him.
But I think there's already red eyes. So
don't look at him.
But how do you not look at them? Do I put my cursor on their face?
Yep.
Oh no, it moved. Okay, good. It's not looking at me anymore. There's also a creeper over there, and there's another Enderman. Nope, that looks like a skeleton. Oh my gosh, more and more enemies are spawning as we speak.
You got this.
So should I just stay still or should I run?
I mean, you kind of have the freedom to do whatever at this point. The worst that's going to happen has happened, and that was losing your stuff.
The Enderman teleported. No, I know in front of me is a spider, but there was an Enderman over there.
All right, found your stuff.
Is it Enderman or Enderman?
It depends on if you're talking about the creature. He is an Enderman, but his name is Enderman.
Enderman the Enderman?
Yeah.
How did you pick up all my stuff? Because isn't your inventory full?
Oh, I haven't picked up all your stuff.
Okay.
I just found your stuff. Okay. And now we're going to find stuff to throw away. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Why am I moving? Okay, because I was
don't
holding.
We need that.
So holding the button.
We can make more paper. Don't need bricks.
Is that a polar bear?
Need that.
Are there polar bears in this game, chat?
That. And the cobblestone. And man, I like the clay, but we'll get rid of the clay. All right, let's see what I can.
That is a bear. Okay.
Bears aren't real.
Did you find bear?
They're just humans in bear suits. Especially pandas. Not polar bears, though.
It's terrifying. Nebraska says, work and lurker, enjoying the vibe. Thank you for being here. Well, that's perfect, because we try to make this show very convenient for those who are lurking and working. So thank you. There's so many spiders down there.
Don't need the furnaces.
Can the polar bear be my friend?
Ooh, orchids. Just don't attack him, and I think you're okay.
Groggy says, go ride the bear. Should I go ride the bear?
That's questionable.
Okay. Advice from KJ. I can dig a hole. Except apparently this ground is so strong that it's going to take me forever. Okay. There, I have a hole.
Oh, well, I got all your stuff that I'm going to get because the rest of it just disappeared.
Perfect. No, I don't want to put that there. You can get it above me. Wait. Wait, I tried to get materials and oh no, I think I made myself too known. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
All right, so I'm gonna finish getting this coal, and then
Ow!
what I need you to oh dang it, I can't pick up the
I
coal.
just dropped it on my head.
Okay. So get to a place of some safety, and then I need you to push F3.
Okay. Ow. Okay. F3. Stand by. Holy cow! That's a lot of text.
Yeah.
Wait, does that
So
show
on
my
the left-
IP address?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
On the left-hand side, the second paragraph has an XYZ. Can you read me those coordinates?
68.7.
6, 8, 7.
Why is it like covered up with other stuff? 7, 2, 3. I'm not making this up, chat. That looks. Yeah, let me put myself full screen and everyone can see. Never mind. Okay, that doesn't work. How about this one? There. Does that help? If anyone wants to know what my computer
Yeah,
specs are, I got you.
There we go. All right. I'm on my way. Boy.
Is it far away?
No, it'll be fine.
I think you're lying to me.
It'll be fine. Piece of cake.
Can I take all of my vital information off the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. No one hack me. Scout's honor, okay? Ooh, it's daylight. I'm fine now. I'll just come to you.
Oh, it's daylight. You know
Yeah.
what that means? It's saving time.
Oh,
You know what they say? Daylight saving time.
I think there's still an Enderman though.
That's right. Like I
Oh!
said, the worst that's gonna happen has already happened. You lost all your stuff.
So that whole time that I thought there was a creeper over here,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't a creeper. It was some trees.
Oh, the dark can play tricks on you.
Look, that's bamboo.
Was that the Enderman?
Oh, it's not bamboo either. It's sugar cane. It was sugar cane. All right, I'm gonna go ride a polar bear.
Hop on that bear and ride it. Oh, good. There's enemies nearby.
I tried to ride it, and it turned its back on me. Hey, I thought you said I could ride this thing. Groggy, you lied to me. Now I'm gonna beat up this polar bear because of, no, I'm just kidding. You said not to attack it. So, like, how far away are you?
Oh, like a ways.
Okay. Are you using ways to find me?
Yeah. Dang it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna build myself a structure because I can do that. I'm gonna go down here and
Settlement.
get coal because I need coal to make a furnace. No, I need coal to do something.
Coal goes in a furnace. You need cobblestone to build a furnace.
Right.
Dang it. I'm gonna get off this mountain. Ow.
Sean got off the mountain to see what he could see. Hey, other side of the mountain was all that he could see. Are you trying to sploosh?
I wasn't, but that might be my best way down.
But if you die, we're in really bad shape.
Nah, I'm not gonna die. I'm a professional sploosher.
Please don't ever say that again. Do you get coal without a pickaxe? No. All right, I should go harvest. I need sticks, right?
Yeah. Start with some trees.
Okay. Good thing I'm not on a big cold island with few trees to choose from. That'd be a shame.
Here we go.
This place is
Initiate rescue mission.
basically rock and a hard place. Good thing I don't have any food. That'd be a shame.
I mean, like I said, if you die, you just spawn right there. So
Hi, Superphonic. Thank you for being here to watch Hefty's Elite Minecraft gameplay. Oh, by the way, we mentioned the food complex. This is what we're trying to build. So that's Hefty Goof's a place you can eat. Candy bar, sidecar sides, get sauce, which is our bar. Build a ice cream, which is definitely not a ripoff of Build-A-Bear. We even chose a different sign, so we're fine. Did you sploosh okay?
Yeah. I told you I'm a professional sploosher.
Superphonic gave you high praise for outstanding performance in the sploosh.
Do you want more leather pants?
Because I miss my leather pants, yeah, I'd like to have more of those. So.
All right, I don't think I have room for them, so I lied. I'm not bringing them to you.
Okay. So now I have some sticks. Okay. Well, I have some wood. How do I make sticks? Do I need a crafting table?
To make sticks? No. You can put that in there to get planks, and then planks up and down to make a stick. I need to go to 78.
I'm so good at this game.
720.
Okay. So there's those. I have spruce wood now. I think I did it wrong. Ooh, rabbit. I'm gonna get you.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna go this way for a long time.
Whoa! That rabbit, like juked me. It baited me. Wait,
It doesn't want to be killed.
do I get hurt being on ice?
No. Question mark?
Can I be in the cold water?
The cold water might hurt you.
Okay. I mean, that's what it was. Still working, says Superphonic. Okay, well, good luck.
Go back.
Nope, did that wrong.
All right.
Oh yeah, I noticed I took fall damage. Yeah, that was definitely something I realized. That's why I
So
play.
at some point, I might need your third coordinate. But we'll deal with that. I have some ways to go. I think you're gonna have to change the size of your font so that we can uncover that third number.
Okay. I'm just busy chasing a rabbit, so I'm
Don't
basically
chasing rabbit balls.
I'm basically Alice in Wonderland.
Nice.
Why do rabbits have red eyes?
Some rabbits just have red eyes.
I'm telling you, this rabbit is messing with me. I'm being trolled by a not NPC rabbit. Get back here. This is what it's like playing Apex with me. I killed it. Haha, sucker.
The rabbit?
Yes.
Oh, poor rabbit.
Right. Oh, poor rabbit. Poor me. I'm the one lost.
For now. We'll get you. Oh, I have so many lily pads.
Remember that one time I was complaining that we weren't making much progress toward our goal, and then this definitely did make more progress toward our goal?
No, we got it. I'm on my way to see. For example, your first coordinate is like 70 something, and I'm already at 500 something.
Oh my god.
And I started at over 1,000.
How big is this world?
It's big.
Massive.
Big.
All right. Again, how do I make sticks?
Do you have planks?
No, I have wood and logs and dirt.
So your logs you need to turn into planks by just putting them in your crafting area.
Uh-huh.
And then once you have planks, you put planks one on top of the other to make sticks.
Oh, that's really easy. This game is super simple.
And then you put 4 planks in a square to make a crafting table, which you'll need to make tools.
Okay, so I basically put too many. Okay, all right. I am good at this game. All right, put you here. Good. Use this. And now I can make a wood pickaxe by going this, and this. Nope, those still also need to be planks for some reason. Fine, I'm not upset. No, I'm hitting the wrong button. Everything's fine. I'm learning with you, Hefty. Thank you, Super. This is GMS Plays. GMS Teaches, which is our new academy for learning video games. Have you ever felt like you're bad at video games? I know I have. But now, thanks to GMS, we will teach you all you need to know about not being bad at video games. So, I feel like I'm going to show this to my children and they're going to laugh at me. But here we go.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so next, you're going to go to your pause menu.
Okay.
And you're going to go to options.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to go... Does this change it? I don't think that changes it.
Credits
Video
and
settings?
attribution.
Maybe video settings?
Okay.
Maybe up your resolution? Will that change it?
Up my resolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I need to see the rest of that text on your screen. Your F3 menu.
I got a screenshot for you, just like you asked.
All right, now when you do F3, can we see all the numbers?
No, but I also took down my display. Nope, that wasn't it. Options, video settings, but I don't know if I actually upped my resolution or not. Okay, let's try that. Nope. Should I lower my resolution? Let's see if that works.
Maybe. Oh, look, mine's so little.
Nope, that's not doing nothing.
I don't know how to change that.
Okay. Controls, chat settings.
Maybe if you just go like full screen. Oh no, it's getting dark.
All right, have narrator on. Maybe they'll just tell us. Nope.
Might be going the wrong way, but I keep moving. It's dark outside, and I have all the stuff. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Do I have any blocks? No.
Here. I can't move it to another screen. Maybe I can over here. Does that screw everything up? Ooh, maybe this works. Oh no, I disconnect. Minecraft lessons are part of GMS Plus. Yeah, this comes to you free of charge if you subscribe to GMS Plus. All right, we're at 263.3, 79.0, and then there's more.
Okay. So what's the first one?
263,
63.
and then 79.0.
Okay, I really need something from that last number.
No problem. Just wait for old Hefty to tell you.
Also, you've moved quite a bit.
There's no way to see that. This game is so hard. Where's my map? Telemetry. Oh gosh, better not going there. That might be bad. Is there anything I can click here that lets everyone hack me?
Nope.
Good. Perfect. Oh, here we go. Line spacing. There, let's try that. Perfect. That fixed the problem. Minus 287.
So read them all again.
263.3, 79 something. I can get that one back. And then minus 287.0.
Okay.
79.0 is that number.
Okay. So 273. Okay, so I need to go to minus 287. I'm only at minus 2800.
Okay. I'm going to go hide because
there's so many bad guys. We should probably eat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. I went too far. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. It's so dark in here. I don't like that enough. Okay. How do I make torches again?
A stick with coal on top.
Okay.
Excuse me, frog.
Do I need... Okay. Stick? Oh, I only have flint. Okay, this is where I live. Nothing bad's going to happen in this hole.
Ow.
Right. Good thing it's 8:40. Coming up next Monday, we're going to be back together because we're not going to spend all this time trying to find me.
Now it's just a journey. I at least know where you are. Ow. I have to get out. It's very dangerous for.
Yeah, good thing you're not in a very dangerous forest or something. That would be a shame.
Oh, zombie! Ow. Creeper! Ah.
Are they in hot pursuit?
Oh yeah, everything wants to eat me.
Go, Sean, go!
Oh great! Now there's skeletons.
That's
We'll go
fine.
this way.
There's only like 7 of them. You're good. You're good. You're going to be
All right.
so hungry after this.
Yeah. Luckily, I have all of my meat and all of your meat. I have lots of food.
You're doing great. Except you got stuck in the water now.
Are you still in the game?
Yeah?
You should be not in the game.
Oh, I should get out?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm out.
I can sleep.
Okay. There you go. More Minecraft hacks with Sports Talk Gaming and Hefty. So. How was that for you?
Safety. Oh, fine. Would have been way better had I remembered way earlier that if you just leave, I can sleep through the night and get rid of the monsters.
All right, that's how we do it. Minecraft on Mondays and Tuesdays with Minecraft Monday and Teammate Tuesday, unless we change to a different game on Tuesday, which maybe would be the worst idea considering how cracked I just showed you I was. So, yikes.
We're gonna make though. I'm on my way to you. Everything's gonna be fine.
Making my way to Hefty, gonna find him, bring him back his inventory. Do 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 do. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat? What is something you learned from today's morning radio show that plays games? Appreciative that you are here and part of the show today. Thank you very much for making us part of your day. We'll also name our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner here in a second, who had an outstanding contribution in chat. We'll have that coming up for you in just a moment. And if you're watching on Twitch, we'll send you somewhere courtesy of the raid. Right now, it's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, a recap of the video game headlines that Sports.Gaming shared with you in the first hour. Once again, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. And this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. First up, we talked about Xbox Game Pass this morning and the fact that they have done away with Xbox Live Gold as of this September, and they are replacing it with Xbox Game Pass Core. This new tier of Xbox Game Pass is going to be their basic tier, which is going to cost $9.99 per month or $59.99 for a year. And that will gain access to multiplayer services, which is probably going to be the most important part for a lot of people, but it does also come with a small collection of over 25 games that you can play with friends around the world. You can read more details in the link that we provided in chat and more over the next couple months as this plans to launch in September of this year. then we talked this morning about Activision and the fact that they've all but confirmed the next Call of Duty game for 2023 as being Modern Warfare 3. They haven't come out and said it, but they have confirmed that all of the weapons, bundles, and operators from Modern Warfare 2 will carry over into the next Call of Duty. So a full reveal may be imminent. We'll keep an eye out for that over the next couple weeks. And then lastly, we talked about Ubisoft and their upcoming Assassin's Creed Mirage game, which is going to launch on October 12th of this year, and the fact that they currently have no plans for DLC or any post-launch content, although that may change. They have a while to get the game out, and then we'll see what they do afterwards. But as of now, no discrete plans for DLC after the game comes out this fall. Out today, we had some highlights, such as Roto Force out on PC and Full Void out on PC, but our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to From Madness with Love out on PC.
From Madness with Love. I'm telling you, go watch To Sir with Love. I don't know if it's a good movie, but City Portier, I believe is how you say their name, was in it, and I watched it one time like when I was a kid, and now I remember that movie for life. So there you go. The end. Nice. The end. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? I have a whole bunch, mostly Minecraft related. Any nominees for Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award? I know that Groggy pushed hard for GMS Plus throughout the course of the morning, and I appreciated that. Chat FM reminded us GMS pancakes are not a fruit. And Sizz called me out for having a certain Rocket League score, while Downs basically saved our booty in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth as a KJ with mushrooms. I don't know, a whole bunch of people are worthy. Do you have anyone you want to put forward?
Yeah, I mean, Groggy has been doing a lot of work today. A lot of work.
So if it wasn't specifically for quality contributions to chat, certainly for quantity, Groggy or Die wins. And not the worst idea. I mean, if Xbox games with gold or whatever is now becoming Xbox something core, then why not have a GMS plus Essentials gold?
Core. Gold core.
I mean, if anything delivers on our brand promise, it's
GMS. We put a lot of work into things you didn't ask for.
so. Yep. Okay. Congratulations to Groggy. You're today's winner. Nice work.
Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award.
All right, takeaways that were pretty okay. Those are coming up after the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Doot, doot.
Here are 10 active listening skills that you can put into practice right now.
1.
Number 1, face the speaker and have eye contact. We've actually talked a lot about this. I'm in an organization called Toastmasters. And it's, hey, Sean, I'm actually over here.
I know, I'm listening.
But it would be help. I hate doing this on the show.
Such a nice day. Such a nice day.
I'm talking about eye contact.
Oh.
You'll have to, like, try to kiss me. I don't need that much eye contact. It's a little awkward. That's it. Okay. Good. Goodbye, Sean. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Doesn't that hurt your face being that close to your light?
I can't see anything anymore.
Who said that? Come closer. There you go. When you get too close to your key light, bad things happen with your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen anything else all day.
Working with your patients today is going to be very interesting.
Please state your name. Do not know who you are.
I'm right in front of you. I don't know what you want from me. All right. We are going to send you over, if you're watching on Twitch, to Paupu Komi. Long way from a follower-in-law to get to here. We basically took a follower, went to one of their follower-in-laws, went to whatever stream team they were part of, then found a different stream team that was tangential to that stream team, and we found this person. So this person is part of the Twitch Women's Guild. My name is Komi, and I am a Final Fantasy Carry the 1. 14 focus streamer that plays a variety of JRPG variety content on the side. I love new Final Fantasy 14 players and run mentor roulettes and help people clear content. I also run endgame raids part-time as well. If you're a new Final Fantasy 14 player, feel free to ask for help. I'd love to be able to assist you. So there you go. If you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we would truly appreciate that. Again, big shout out to Downs and to KJ for helping us through Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. Sports.gaming, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay?
My takeaway is that minor league baseball teams, their schedules are all basically copy and paste.
Right? We learned today that the Blue Claws of Jersey Shore, Fireflies of Columbia, and Lake Elsinore Storm all are idle yesterday and have just won, or rather lost 2 out of their last 3. So, yeah, very symmetrical. My takeaway that's pretty okay is apparently we have a command that is for my high score in Rocket League, which is very similar to the one for my low score. It basically just says my highest score is greater than my lowest score.
Yeah.
Okay. I also learned that Sis meant no ill will for that. So, thank you, Sis. Appreciate it. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned for the best moments from today's show. Wednesday. Tomorrow is the weekend of the week, and we will be playing on Work Together Wednesday Kiwi, which has become a fan favorite, if not of yours, certainly of ours. So, stick around. We have that coming up tomorrow. Until then, for everyone who made it possible, for us and for Sean, I'm Hefty Goof. For Bear, Walrus, the Handy Thesaurus, and Math, me, whatever. Goodbye. This is my Gaming Morning Show. The way that you are, how good of a listener are you?
What'd you say?
I was just saying, so today's topic of the day has to do with listening. How good of a listener are you?
Oh, sorry, I was reading something.
Oh, that's okay. So basically, we're just talking about the topic of the day and wondering, when it comes to listening, because it's World Listening Day, how good of a listener are you?
I'm the best. I never miss anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel like I can rely upon you for definitely listening.
You needed me to bring you some coffee?
Right, yes, that's exactly what I said. Actually, that would be like the best default I didn't hear what you said for someone like me. It's like, were you saying that you needed a coffee? Yes, I did.
You said you needed something. I wasn't paying attention, so I brought you coffee.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Why is there a snake latched into you? That's fine. Whereas this one sounds like a legitimate thing. Like, well, we don't have any plans for it for now. Did we talk about it? Sure. Have we imagined what it could be? Absolutely. But we aren't actually actively planning to put it out there. So
yeah, we'll see. And we've had a few Assassin's Creed games that were rather large, that lent themselves well to having some fun DLC. This one is a kind of dialed back throwback to kind of the older style Assassin's Creed games. So maybe it just doesn't lend itself well to DLC. So we'll see. But I'm sure we'll know more this October and into the fall.
It's called a DLC, not a DL. We'll see.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News with the world renowned.
Then we'll get them all. Sean's sheet does look pristine, by the way.
Oh, my challenges?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very clean. I don't know if I can show you, chat. This might be something that you're just gonna have to trust me on, but we'll see if this one doesn't. All right, ready to show us? Oh, look at that. You can see like the left side. It's beautiful.
But the right side also looks fantastic.
Native Raven says, it's the sad music for me. It is, yes. But the good news is, I mean, at the end of the day, if you need the assist, just rely on old Hefty. That's what they always say.
Stop sucking, Hefty.
We're saying the same thing.
Correct.
No, just crack. Different. Good listening, says Escape Reality. Yeah, how good of a listener are you? Is it something that you're like someone's like, hey, Escape, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. You're just such a good listener, right? Well, and we've established this with your animals, and I kind of feel a little jealous of this. Bear Bear is one of the best listeners in the world because Bear Bear never says anything really.
It's true, at least when he's out there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's because we refuse to mic him out there.
He's actually screaming right now.
Yeah.
Bear Bear, why are you in so much pain? Birds sound delightful this morning. They're chirping. Listener.
It's tricky. It's tricky. Digital communication has come a long way, obviously, but I think that's those sort of mannerisms and eye contact and stuff doesn't quite work the same. So you got to balance things a little bit.
I imagine too that there's going to be like some sort of breakthrough in technology where you can get a monitor that has a camera in it, and then you can look through the monitor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and even didn't Apple, I think, FaceTime implement something where when you're looking at the screen, it makes it look like you're looking at the camera? I don't know if that's still around, but they had some sort of technology that messed with the image to make it look like you were making better eye contact when you were looking down at the screen.
Oh, that's actually really smart. I FaceTime calls, for some reason, I have a tendency to look at myself.
Well, you're just so pretty.
Apparently, I can't keep my eyes off myself.